Yeah, hi, this is a borderline battle between me and Kuja20 from Maryland, YouTube, and Buckingham. They both lead off with an Aerodactyl, and I thought his would be a sweeper like mine, so I used Stone Edge. But I remember now that he's using this stupid pressure staller Aerodactyl that he's told me about before, which really annoys me. So he switches into top, which intimidates my Aerodactyl. And Stone Edge does actually quite a lot, seeing as it's not very effective and intimidated. But I switch out to Legends, my Shuckle, and I get poisoned, which is pretty ironic, because the thing that everyone knows Shuckle for is poisoning other things. I started with Stealth Rock, because I know I have to switch that Aerodactyl back in at some point, and that would do a quarter damage to it, which is good. And I know it's Toxic, because I thought he'd switch to something at this point, but he made a good prediction and switched out to Ursaring, which took the Toxic and either had Guts or Quick Feet. I'm still not sure which at this point. I think it might have had Guts, but I'm not sure. But he uses Swords Dance and I use Encore, so I thought he would attack and I could just switch into something and resist it, but Swords Dance was great. So while I was stuck on Swords Dance, I switched out to, he switched out first to his Sceptile, and I switched out to my own Brown Bear, which has Quick Feet. But even with Quick Feet, it still wasn't fast enough to outspeed Sceptile, and it was just taken out in one hit. Because that had choice specs, he told me later on, so really that didn't stand a chance. But now he had halved attack, so that gave me a chance to switch in my Shuckle again, because I knew it wouldn't get one-hitted. And he used Leaf Storm again, and I survived with 1 HP, which is great. And he used Toxic on it, and that does some damage. And I go back up to 16, and then Toxic takes down to 1 again, because they both do 1/60 damage in recovery. So that forced him to use his third Leaf Storm, which basically means his special attack is at an all-time low. And at this point, I switched into Aerodactyl. I don't know why, and I don't know what was going through my head at this point, because I used Stone Edge, and I should have used Aerial Ace, because I knew he had to switch to something, because nobody's going to keep in a max lowered special attack Sceptile. But yeah, he switched out to Top of Doom, and I kept using Stone Edge on it because I thought he'd expect to switch and I wanted to see what move he'd use. And I used Stone Edge again, and he uses a Stone Edge himself, which hits, and that killed me. He got a critical hit, but I really doubt if he needed it, because after a bulk up and super effective, yeah. So I send in the Doctor, my Alakazam, and I just use Psychic on it, because the only fast move he could have Mach Punch. I suppose he could have Bullet Punch, but he didn't use it, so that took out his top, and he sends in Cuddles, and I use Psychic again because I'm faster, which is great. So that's 2 down with the Doctor, and then he sends out Sceptile. And looking back, I see I probably should have switched out to one of my 2 water types and just taken the Leaf Storm at this point, because the Doctor will be very useful and really underused and not as useful. But I send out Zapper, who is my Lantern. He uses Leaf Storm, which I survive with about 130 HP, 134, there you go. And I hit him with an Ice Beam, which takes out Sceptile. And then he sends in Aerodactyl, which just simply uses Earthquake on me. And it takes a bit of damage from Stealth Rock there, but yeah. He uses Earthquake, so I'm just down to 1 now, which is my Gorbis, which is Choice Specs. And Choice Specs is possibly the worst item you can have on your last Pokemon. So I send out Sliver, and I use Hydro Pump, and I don't know what's going through my head at this point, using Hydro Pump. Because not only does it have bad accuracy, but it's got bad PP. So I just ran at this point. Yeah, good game, because I couldn't have won that.